For my own personal family, 5 generations have come across that bridge. We swam under the bridge. It was a place that everyone took their family photos, and it meant home. Everyone felt a sense of pride and ownership to the bridge because it rooted us to our community. As you can see, the river here is a little trickle in the summertime. When Irene hit, when I woke up that morning and heard the roar of the river, my first thought was, oh my Lord, the bridge. What is happening to our bridge? So I'm only about a quarter of a mile up the road, so I walked down.
There's a spot underneath that bridge where it's hollowed out.
Yeah, right over there. That's what the water's going.
And we kept seeing the river rise higher and higher to the point it got to about, I'd say about a foot below the bottom of the bridge. But we really thought that it would hold. We never expected the result.
Oh my God.
We were all devastated. It traveled down the river about a half a mile, took one bend, and it was that second bend, it couldn't make it, and it landed on a neighbor's field down the way. We just could not believe that that storm, the river had risen to such a height to erode the bank and wash our bridge that had been here for 140 years down the river. I mean, none of us could believe it, even though many of us sat here and watched it happen. But within a few minutes, we turned to each other and said, all right, we're going to rebuild. We are not having a concrete bridge in Bartonsville. This village has always had a covered bridge. Excuse me?
I'm Tim Cullinan, Municipal Manager for the town of Rockingham. Thank you for being here today, a day of remembrance and a day of celebration. We remember the devastation of the storm of Irene, the damage it's caused, particularly here in Bartonsville, but for the entire town, actually the entire state. And yet we're also here to celebrate the new beginnings.
Toby was a perfectly respected candidate.
This bridge has been standing here since 1870. There's an enormous amount of memory and attachment that people have had here to covered bridges, and this one very much in particular. And what the community has done is mobilized to do the job of putting a bridge back to replace the Bartonsville Bridge. The relationship with FEMA has been good. Mr. Fugate came right on the scene after the storm, and we've been pleased that FEMA has been so responsive and doing a good job. And obviously there's always going to be some challenges. We have them, but the working relationship has been very positive. And what you saw after the storm was that, yes, we needed FEMA, and they helped a lot. But what people did is they picked up a shovel, they fired up their chainsaw, they got their pickup. They just did what they could do. They got at it. The Vermont approach has been, get the job done, get her done. So I think it's about renewal. It's about hope in the future, and it's about respecting memories of the past and not letting them just wash away.
First, I'd like to especially thank FEMA. Without the FEMA contribution, we would be many years before we see another covered bridge here, and thanks to FEMA, our bridge will be back.